You feel it when you get out of bed in the morning. That stiffness in your lower back, that tightness in your hips when you stand up after sitting, that ache in your shoulders at the end of a long day. You think this is just aging. It's not. It's your body adapting to how you use it, or rather, how you don't use it. Most people try to fix these problems with stretching. They reach for their toes, they twist their spines, they pull their arms across their chests, and the tightness comes right back the next day. Why? Because you're treating the symptom, not the cause. What if I told you that 5 specific mobility exercises could fix 95% of your problems? Not by stretching, by moving your joints through their full natural ranges of motion, by addressing the actual restrictions, not just the feelings of tightness. What are these exercises? How do they work? And why have you been doing mobility all wrong? The answer will change how you move forever. I spent 3 months testing these 5 exercises on myself. I was tight everywhere. Hamstrings, hips, lower back, shoulders. After 30 days of consistent practice, my morning stiffness was gone. My back pain disappeared. I could squat deeper than I had in years. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to do the same. But first, let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, does your lower back feel tight? When you stand up after sitting for a while, do your hips feel stiff? When you reach overhead, do your shoulders complain? When you try to touch your toes, do your hamstrings scream? If you answered yes to any of these, you're not broken, you're just not moving correctly. And the fix is simpler than you think. Here's what's actually happening inside your body that makes you feel tight. Tightness is not always about muscle length. Sometimes it's about nerve restriction. Sometimes it's about joint stiffness. Sometimes it's about your nervous system protecting you from movements it thinks are dangerous. The key is not to stretch harder. The key is to move smarter. Your body has been adapting to your lifestyle. If you sit, your hip flexors shorten. If you look down at your phone, your upper back rounds. If you never raise your arms overhead, your shoulder capsule stiffens. Your body is not betraying you. It's giving you exactly what you ask for. The good news is that you can ask for something different. A study from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found that mobility exercises are more effective at reducing joint stiffness than static stretching. The participants who moved their joints through full ranges of motion had better long-term results than those who just held stretches. Now let me tell you about the first mobility exercise. This one targets the area that most people get completely wrong. Your hamstrings. Exercise number 1. Supine nerve glide. Also known as the flossing movement. Lie on your back. Loop a belt, towel, or strap around your foot. Straighten your leg toward the ceiling. But here's the key. Don't pull hard. Don't force the stretch. Gently extend until you feel a light tension. Then bend your knee slightly. Then extend again, back and forth, like flossing a tooth. Here's why this works better than traditional hamstring stretching. Your sciatic nerve runs from your lower back down the back of your leg. When you sit for hours every day, that nerve can become restricted. It can't glide freely through the surrounding tissues. Your brain interprets this restriction as tightness, but the tightness isn't in your muscle, it's in your nerve. A study from the Journal of Bodywork and Movement Therapies found that nerve glides improved hamstring flexibility by 30% more than static stretching alone. The nerve glides group had better range of motion and less pain. The static stretching group had minimal improvement. Here's how to do it properly. Lie on your back. Loop a strap around your right foot. Straighten your leg toward the ceiling. Gently pull until you feel a light stretch. Then point your toes toward your face. Then relax. Then bend your knee slightly. Then straighten again. Repeat this flossing motion for 1 to 2 minutes. Switch legs. Most people notice a difference immediately. Not because their hamstrings stretched, because their nerves started gliding again. Exercise number 2. The deep squat. This one targets your hips, your ankles, and your lower back. It might be the single most important mobility exercise you never do. Here's why the deep squat is so powerful. Your hips are designed to squat. Human beings have been squatting for millions of years. It's how we rested, how we worked, how we eliminated. But modern chairs have trained your body to forget how to squat. Your hip capsule stiffens. Your ankles lose dorsiflexion. Your lower back rounds. A study from the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that people who cannot perform a deep squat have significantly higher rates of low back pain and knee injuries. The ability to squat is not just about flexibility, it's about survival. Here's how to do the deep squat properly. Set your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Turn your toes out slightly. Lower your body as far as you can go. If you can't go all the way down, hold on to something. A door frame, a table, a countertop. Use your arms to counterbalance. The goal is not to force yourself into a position. The goal is to explore the position. Once you're at the bottom, just exist there. Shift your weight side to side. Move your hips in circles. Let your body find its way deeper. Don't push, don't force. Just breathe. Spend 30 to 60 seconds here. Do this 2 to 3 times per day. Within a week, you'll notice your squat getting deeper. Within a month, you'll be able to sit in a deep squat without holding on to anything. This movement alone will change how your hips, knees, and lower back feel. Exercise number 3, the couch stretch. This one targets your hip flexors, specifically the psoas and rectus femoris. These are the muscles that shorten when you sit, and when they're tight, they pull your pelvis forward. Your lower back compensates by arching, and that's when the pain starts. Here's why the couch stretch is so effective. Most hip flexor stretches target the superficial muscles. The couch stretch gets the deep ones, the ones that are really causing the problem. A study from the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy found that the couch stretch significantly improved hip extension range of motion and reduced low back pain in participants with tight hip flexors. The participants who did the couch stretch had better results than those who did traditional kneeling hip flexor stretches. Here's how to do the couch stretch properly. Kneel in front of a couch, chair, or wall. Place your back foot up on the couch behind you. Your back knee should be against the wall or couch cushion. Your front foot is flat on the floor. Now slowly bring your torso upright. Keep your back straight. Squeeze your glute on the back leg. You will feel a stretch through the front of your hip and thigh. If you don't feel much, push your hips forward slightly. If you feel too much, lean forward. Find the intensity that feels like a stretch, not pain. Hold for 1 to 2 minutes per leg. Breathe into the stretch. Relax. The first few times, this stretch can be intense. That's how tight you are. Stick with it. Within a few weeks, you'll notice your hips opening up and your lower back pain decreasing. Exercise number 4, stick overhead rotations. This one targets your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. This is where most people carry their stress, and where most people feel tight after a day at a desk. Here's why stick overhead rotations are so effective. When you sit at a desk, your shoulders round forward. Your chest tightens, your upper back stiffens, your neck muscles take over. This leads to tension headaches, neck pain, and shoulder impingement. Most people try to fix this by stretching their neck. But the problem isn't your neck. The problem is your upper back and chest. If you don't fix those, your neck will keep hurting. A study from the Journal of Shoulder and Elbow Surgery found that shoulder mobility exercises using a stick significantly improved range of motion and reduced shoulder pain in participants with shoulder impingement. The stick group had better results than those who did traditional rotator cuff exercises. Here's how to do stick overhead rotations properly. Grab a stick, a broom handle, a towel, or a resistance band. Hold it with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Slowly raise your arms up and over your head, keeping the stick horizontal. Go as far as you comfortably can, then bring it back down. As you do this, you'll feel your chest opening. Your upper back will start to move. Your shoulders will feel looser. If this is easy, bring your hands closer together. If it's hard, widen your grip. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes. You can do it standing or sitting. You can do it at your desk between meetings. The more you do it, the better your shoulders will feel. Exercise number 5, the Cossack squat. This one targets your adductors, your inner thighs, and your groin. This is the most overlooked area in the entire body, and it might be the key to fixing your squat, your hips, and your lower back. Here's why the Cossack squat is so effective. Your adductors are responsible for stabilizing your pelvis and controlling your legs during movement. When they're tight, they limit your squat depth, restrict your hip mobility, and can even contribute to groin pain and lower back discomfort. A study from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that adductor mobility was directly correlated with squat depth and hip function. Participants with better adductor mobility could squat deeper with better form and less low back strain. Here's how to do the Cossack squat properly. Start in a wide stance, wider than shoulder width. Shift your weight to one side, bending that knee while keeping the other leg straight. Your straight leg should have your toes pointing up or slightly forward. Sink as low as you comfortably can. You will feel a stretch along the inner thigh of the straight leg. Shift side to side, easing into the movement. Don't force it, let gravity do the work. If you need support, place your hands on your thighs or hold on to something. Do 5 to 10 controlled reps per side. 2 sets. As you get more mobile, you can sink lower and add a slight rotation of the foot at the end to target your hamstrings as well. Now let me tell you about the 5 most common mistakes people make when trying to improve their mobility. Mistake number 1, bouncing. Don't bounce. Bouncing triggers your stretch reflex. Your nervous system thinks you're in danger and tightens the muscle to protect you. Move slowly. Control the movement. Let your nervous system know that this is safe. Mistake number 2, holding your breath. When you hold your breath, your muscles tense. Your nervous system stays on alert. Breathe deeply. Exhale as you move into the stretch. Inhale as you release. Your breath is the signal to your nervous system that everything is okay. Mistake number 3, pushing through pain. Pain is not gain. Pain is your body's warning signal. If you feel sharp pain, stop. Back off. Find the edge where you feel a stretch, not pain. That's where the magic happens. Mistake number 4, only doing it once per week. Mobility is like brushing your teeth. You don't brush once a week and expect clean teeth. You do it every day. Even 5 minutes of daily mobility is better than 1 hour once per week. Mistake number 5, doing the same thing every day. Your body adapts. If you do the same movement at the same intensity every day, you'll plateau. Progress. Deepen your squat. Bring your hands closer on the stick. Add weight. Keep challenging yourself. Now let me tell you about the 5 most common questions people ask about mobility. Question 1. How long until I see results? Most people notice improved movement within 1 week, significant changes within 4 weeks, full transformation within 3 months. Be patient. Be consistent. Question 2. Can I do these exercises if I have arthritis? Yes, but with caution. Move slowly. Don't push into pain. Consult your doctor first. These exercises are generally safe and beneficial for arthritis, but everyone is different. Question 3. Do I need to warm up first? Yes. Never do mobility exercises cold. Walk around for 2 minutes. Do gentle arm circles. Swing your legs. Get blood flowing to your tissues, and start the exercises. Question 4. What if I can't do the full movement? Modify. For the deep squat, hold on to something. For the Cossack squat, don't go as low. For the stick overhead rotations, widen your grip. Start where you are. Progress from there. Question 5. Can I do these exercises every day? Yes. These are not high-intensity exercises. They're mobility drills. You can and should do them every day. Consistency is the key. Now let me give you a practical protocol for fixing 95% of your problems with these 5 exercises. Step 1. Start with nerve glides. Lie on your back, 1 to 2 minutes per leg. Do this first thing in the morning. Your hamstrings will thank you. Step 2. Do the deep squat, 30 to 60 seconds. 2 to 3 times throughout the day. Do it while watching TV, while waiting for coffee to brew, while on a call. Step 3. Do the couch stretch, 1 to 2 minutes per leg. Do this after sitting for a long time. Your hip flexors will thank you. Step 4. Do stick overhead rotations, 1 to 2 minutes. Do this during your workday. Stand up from your desk and do it. Your shoulders will thank you. Step 5. Do the Cossack squat, 5 to 10 reps per side. 2 sets. Do this after the deep squat. Your adductors will thank you. 6. Be consistent. Do these exercises every day, not sometimes. Every day. Your body changes through repetition. 7. Progress. When a movement becomes easy, make it harder. Go deeper. Add weight. Close your eyes. Challenge your balance. Step 8. Breathe. Your breath is the most underrated tool in mobility. Exhale as you move into the stretch. Inhale as you release. Your nervous system listens to your breath. Step 9. Be patient. Your body took years to get this tight. It won't fix itself in a week, but it will fix itself. Trust the process. Step 10. Enjoy the process. Movement should feel good. If it doesn't, you're doing something wrong. Back off. Find the version that feels good. Then build from there. Let me quickly recap the 5 exercises, the 5 mistakes, the 5 questions, and the 10 steps. Exercises. Nerve glide for hamstrings and sciatic nerve. Deep squat for hips, ankles, and lower back. Couch stretch for hip flexors and low back. Stick overhead rotations for shoulders, chest, and upper back. Cossack squat for adductors, hips, and groin mistakes. Bouncing, holding breath, pushing through pain, inconsistent practice, no progression. Questions, timeline, arthritis, warm-up, modifications, frequency, steps. Nerve glide first, deep squat throughout the day, couch stretch after sitting, stick rotations during work, Cossack squat after deep squat. Be consistent, progress, breathe, be patient, enjoy the process. If this video changed how you see mobility, hit like so winds of thought can bring you more science of the body you inhabit, and comment below. Which area is your tightest? Hamstrings, hips, shoulders, lower back, adductors? Share below. Your body has been waiting to move better. Start today. Send this video to someone who needs to hear it. Your friend who's always complaining about back pain. Your parent who's stiff in the morning. Your colleague who holds tension in their shoulders. Their bodies aren't broken, they just need to move differently. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You need 5 exercises and 10 minutes a day. Your body has been waiting to move better. Start today.